Hello, my loves. Stasha, the period coach here for part 2 of making a decision, being the CEO of your flow. Being a CEO means you have to make decisions like this. Sometimes you come across something and you're like, oh my God, I think I need that, but I'm not sure. And that's an investment and there's a timer on it and I have to make a decision right now. I'm going to show you how to use each of the 4 phases of your cycle in order to make a decision and really feel good about the decision that you're making. The little phase can be a very emotional phase for women. This is the week to 2 weeks before your menstrual phase. It can be really hard to just focus and think during this time. A lot of women experience brain fog, fatigue, PMS symptoms, a lot of times mood swings. Just feels like a really shaky time. If you have to make a decision and you are in this phase, the first thing I want you to do is ground. There's a few different ways to do that. One is just get your feet into the grass or the sand or the ocean or a lake or something just outside and allow yourself to just breathe and center with your feet in the ground. If you can't do that, maybe you live in the Arctic, anything north, I believe, of Florida or Southern California, you might not want to go outside and put your feet in the snow, right? Instead, I would suggest doing something like taking a really delicious bath with lots of mineral salts in it. Either way, they're both very awesome ways of grounding. You want to get really into that grounded space. So wherever you are, bath or feet in the ground, you want to just do a nice breathing exercise. Anything will work. Bring your heart down into your womb space. Bring your mind down into your womb space. And when you're in there, when you get into this womb space in your mind, that's where you can make your decisions from. So think about, what are the things that really turn you on? Does this decision turn you on? Does it feel good? Does that womb space connect? Does it feel good? That'll be your answer. And a lot of times, that's it. You have a clear yes or no. Sometimes you need to feel it out a little bit. Maybe you need to journal. Going into your menstrual phase, you've got your left and your right hemispheres. They're talking the most during this phase of your cycle. So it's a really good phase for making these decisions, looking at the big picture. So whatever your decision is, I want you to zoom out if you're in your menstrual phase and look at the big picture. What is your big picture? And does this decision fit into your big picture beautifully? Does it help enhance your decisions, your big picture, your visions, your goals? And again, come down into that womb space and I want you to feel it. Does this decision bring you pleasure? Does it engage your turn on? Or does it make you feel small, constricted, tight? Does it turn you off? Seriously, feel into that space. Follicular phase. If you're in this phase and you're making a decision, brainstorm. Your brain is perfectly set up for problem solving. So brainstorm, get creative. How can you look at this decision from a really different perspective, from this beautiful space? Does this decision solve problems for you or does it create more, right? You're in this problem solving mentality, problem solve with it. And of course, I think you know what's going to come. In this creativity space, I want you to get down into that womb space, drop in, and does this decision turn you on or does it turn you off? Lastly, ovulation. So this is a very active phase. A lot of times during ovulation, we tend to get way up and out. We get really like humming and buzzing and we're high and it's just you're doing stuff and you're not really thinking, you're just churning it out. So again, I need you to ground if you're going to make a decision and you're in your late follicular ovulation phase. I need you to do the same grounding practices as you would for your luteal phase. I need you to get into that space. And this time in that meditation, I want you to envision your roots growing from your feet into the earth. Energetic roots can go through concrete. I've done meditations where I grew my roots down into the depths of the earth from the tops of skyscrapers in New York City. So it doesn't matter where you are. You could be an astronaut hovering around the world. You can still grow your roots down into the earth. So ground, get in there, let that wisdom soak up into your body. And you know what I'm going to say? Go into that womb space and feel it. Does this turn you on or does it not? Does it feel expansive and amazing or does it feel constrictive like a cage? You're going to be able to feel, and the more you practice this, the easier and the quicker you will be able to say yes or no. So I'm going to invite you into the 4 gateways. These are the things that you just are essential non-negotiables to being a woman who's in charge, who has the life that she wants, desires, and loves. You want to be the CEO of your life, of your flow, of your business. This is how you do it. Ovary gang, thank you. Click below, join me, and I will see you on the inside.